Oh my gosh, how much weight have you lost? You're so skinny.
No, I was pushing 200 pounds when COVID first started, or like when I decided to start losing weight. And then now I'm 165.
Oh my gosh. Yo, you freaking did that.
I'm not done, but
I'm so proud of you. Wait, how many months was that?
I probably started losing weight in, actually, I didn't start till around like June.
Oh my
Like
gosh, I'm so freaking proud of you.
black stuff started happening. Like June, July. I feel like that's when I started getting my notebook together because I was wilding out, like drinking all the time, like and eating everything between like March, April, May, having brunches all the time with Terrell and drinking champagne every day, all hours. Yeah. Then I was like, I got on the scale and I was like 198. I was like,
Oh my gosh, you freaking did that. You lost like 40 pounds. I'm so proud of you.
shit's crazy.
I know. You should be very proud of you. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I just don't want to.
Good.
Me and my sister talk about how like we'll get to one part and then we'll just stop and we'll just think like, okay, like, we're not gonna work out no more. We're gonna just eat. We did it. We're gonna live our lives. But I'm actually, what it's doing is helping me with new habits.
Yeah,
Water. I'm already done with my gallon of water already. Like it
that's
used
good.
to drink a gallon of water. Like that was like impossible. But I've been doing it every day, even the days I eat bad. I'm still drinking the gallon. And I've been eating a lot of grapefruits and pears. It's not like Rick Ross.
Mm. Wait, what is grapefruit and pear? Grapefruit like speeds up your metabolism, right?
Go poop.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll like
I know
blend
pears do.
water. I'll blend grapefruit. I have like some grapefruit juice that I made with water. And I've just been like still doing that. In the mornings, I do like lemon, I do lime, garlic, cayenne, and water, warm water instead of coffee. And it, like even Terrell had it this morning. He's like, "Ooh, my body feels like it's awake." Like I've been doing it. It's like makes me like
Oh,
crazy.
that's good. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, you are like me. Just do it.
I know I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm over here. I'm tired of being fat. And actually, I was doing great until this week. You know what? Let's introduce the show because we've already started it and we didn't introduce it. Welcome to another episode of Mommy Needs a Break. It's a podcast for moms who don't have it all together because we ain't got it together. I'm one of your hosts, Megan Thomas at Meg Scoop everywhere.
I'm Marisa Johnson, and she is Marisa J. Make sure you follow Mommy Needs a Break at MNEB Podcast on all platforms. Okay. Support us, like us, follow us, share us, do all of that. Please.
Yes, please.
Turn.
Yes. Okay, so you see me and Marisa, we're a little bit non-traditional today. And the reason is because I got COVID. I got the Rona. I've tested positive for that thing. Okay.
She
I
did.
have COVID, y'all. So let me tell you the story of what happened. So like last week, I think it was like Tuesday, Mav had like 102 fever. And
Woo.
as soon as he like when I touched him, I was like, oh gosh, like he's never in his whole 2 years on this earth ever had a fever that high. So I was just like, oh my God. Like as soon as I touched him, I was like, he is burning up. I took his temperature 102. I was like, immediately it hit me. This boy got COVID. Like I already know. And then he had like a little cough, some congestion. So I was like, yeah, I think this is COVID. So then the next day in the morning, we got him tested. Me, him, and Marlon all got tested for COVID, and the test came back on Friday. So of course his was positive, mine was negative,
Mm.
and my fiance's was negative. But on Thursday, I started feeling real bad. Like I just was tired and I was like, okay, I probably got it too. Cause you know, when kids are sick, they just want to be around you. They just want mommy. That's what he was doing. And Mav like sneezed in my face repeatedly about 10 times, coughed
Oh,
in my face, sneezed in my face, put his snot in my face. I was like, okay, so I got it too. Thank you. I guess we just gonna have to quarantine together. Um, And so I just knew, I was like, okay, I feel terrible, even though I took the test on Wednesday
Yeah.
and I didn't feel bad. It came back negative on Friday. So Friday, I was like, I got to take another one. So I took another test and that came back Sunday and that one said positive. And I was
Mhm.
like, I already knew. So at
Yeah.
that point, we got the whole house tested because Marlon's two older children live with us and his mother. So everybody got tested and everybody else was negative. So I was the only one that, yeah,
What?
the only one. But I'm also the only one that Mav is like all up on.
Yeah, that's true. And
You know what
they
I'm saying?
already got it, right?
Yeah, Marlon had it like a year ago, almost a year ago, last March. And he had like the shivering and this was before you could just like go get a test because there was a bunch of sites. But basically, he lost his sense of taste and smell for 2 weeks, so he definitely had it. And then if I guess he's kind of immune because Mav will come in the middle of the night, get in our bed, cough everywhere, sneeze everywhere, and Marlon is fine.
So where Mav got it from?
So yes, he got it from school. And it's
Oh.
crazy because his school, like when we were looking to put him in daycare and we just started in January, that was one of the things I asked was like, what is y'all's like cleanliness protocol here? And so the lady was like, haven't had any COVID cases this entire all of 2020. Like been good to go, right? So I'm feeling a lot better and more at ease about sending my son to daycare because these people, they went a whole like 8, 9 months. They had no COVID, right? Lord, just my luck. We get there a month in. One of the kids tests positive for COVID. They tell all the parents, watch your children, get them tested, watch them for the next 2 weeks, which we did. He had a negative test. I think we got it like day 5 after that kid's last day at school. We got him tested. Nothing. He was fine. And we were almost out of the 14-day like window where it's like, where you could possibly have an infection. And we were like, yes. I was like, yeah. Day 12 is when that fever hit. I was like, really? We almost made it. So yes, Mav had my poor baby got the COVID, but the thing, he's fine. And that's the one thing about kids getting COVID. If there is no underlying conditions, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is that they have in their body. Mav had a fever for one day. He'd never stop eating his food. He was still eating like a regular kid. He was just a little cranky that day. But other than that, he's been his normal self. His
Dang.
nose is not running anymore. He's like, it looks like there's nothing wrong with him.
I
Now
was
I'm over here.
gonna say, what are your symptoms?
You hear me. You hear you hear the symptom. Okay. I can't. That is, yeah, I can still smell. I don't know how well my smell is, but I can still smell.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe it's not as good, but yeah, I can definitely smell. And then yeah, I can't. I'm just congested. I'm coughing. I got like that COVID cough.
Is
Um,
it chest, like in your throat?
no, actually, it just yeah, it's like the, it's like a deeper cough, but then like I am having some stuff come up because I think people are saying like, it's just a dry cough, but actually it's 50-50. Some of it's dry, some of it's not. I don't have any heaviness in my chest. I don't, a lot of people are like, I feel like someone's sitting on my chest. I never felt like that.
Good.
Um,
Well, not good.
Yours was like that.
Oh yeah. Mine, I remember vividly one day feeling like, okay, I'm gonna get up in the morning. I went up to actually go upload something for us, sat on the computer, and I literally felt like I was like, like I could not,
Oh
like it
gosh,
hurt so bad, like I couldn't like what's the word?
you're gasping for air.
Like I was trying to find it, my breath almost. So I had to just go back and lay back down on the bed, like sitting
Oh,
on me. I felt like.
wait, what day of your recovery was this?
So I feel like for the first, I want to say week, I was out. Like the first
Mm,
week was just no food, like shivers, fever. Like I was the
you
heat
got
was
it bad.
degrees, and I was like, Tora, why is it so cold in here? Like it's freezing in here. And then the second week is when I feel like it led up to where I was just kind of like in the bed still, just tired, sore, eating more. Like that's when I wanted, like I was ordering
Hmm.
every day for some reason. I was eating crackers and soup, just like salty foods. But I still was just like, I'm about to lay here. Like I'm not about to do anything. I'm just about to lay here. But it wasn't the severe shivering and cold. Um,
Okay.
After, like, it just now, it's getting better where I started working out again and my lungs were burning. And but now it's all good. But in the beginning, it was like, why does it feel like I don't work out? You know, when you don't work out and you start and your lungs are burning.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like, why am I
Wow.
doing nothing? I'm just cycling on a slow song.
Girl, yes. So I haven't had that. I haven't had the chest.
I don't think you're gonna
Mine
get it.
is,
I
and
don't
I'm
think.
I'm praying. And you know what? I think because Marlon had it a year ago, and I was around him, I feel like maybe I had a couple of antibodies from that. Like I had, because I was around him the whole time, so I feel like maybe I had some kind of like I was asymptomatic probably. So I didn't. So because of that, I think now that I actually got COVID, it's not as severe.
What do they say? How long are you? Aren't you only immune for like 3 months?
Well, they don't know. They
No,
actually don't know.
we don't even know. We don't even know if we
That's
got
what I'm
COVID.
saying. We don't know what's going on. That's why I'm like, you know what? Let me just listen to my body. What you need? You need to sleep? Okay, cool. You need some vitamin D? What you need?
Concerned about the negative test. Why was it negative?
Maybe because I didn't have enough sickness in my body yet, I think.
It's like, you guys, how is my test negative? And then it's
Because,
positive.
I think it has to like replicate, maybe there was only like one coronavirus floating around my body. Now I had like multiple where it could like actually like detect it. I don't know. But I didn't feel bad when I took the test. And I think it might have been too early. I think it just needed some time to like replicate in my body. So
I say he had took multiple tests because he was getting negative and positive. And it's just like, this is stupid.
see, yeah, these tests are ridiculous. They
Yeah.
really are.
But
And I don't know that's why it's scary out here, So I'm not even mad at people that are like, okay, go ahead and get the vaccine. Like do whatever works for you and your family, okay? Because everybody's experience with this is different. I'm personally not gonna take get the vaccine because I feel like I got the antibodies. Like at this point, I got the real thing. So I'm not gonna get it I might change my mind in the future, but as of today, I'm not getting it. And then my parents who are older are just like, I can't believe you're not getting it. That's so irresponsible. And I'm like, I got COVID right now. Like I don't need a vaccine.
right, I'm good, guys. Did they
I
get
was
it?
like, y'all need a vaccine. Well, yeah, my dad got it. My mom said she's gonna get it as soon as she can. My dad's very high risk though, so he got the first one. He gets his second dose at the end of the month. And he's like, he said he's fine. So for them, I for sure recommend it. I'm like, yes, y'all need to get it. My dad is 71, 72. Like, yes, get the vaccine.
I don't even get flu shots, so I'm just like, you guys, I'm just gonna wait this out.
Right.
How y'all do? I'll sit over here.
Okay, wait. So I have a question for you. If you before you got COVID, if somebody told you, okay, you're about to get COVID, this is gonna feel like if you take this vaccine, you won't have that many symptoms at all. Like it's like it barely bothers you. Would you have gotten the vaccine?
No, I don't even get the flu shot.
I'm just saying, now that you've had COVID and you have the experience,
I probably would get it again. Probably get COVID again.
I just get COVID again.
I'm not.
No, I mean, and then the fact that it didn't, it praise God, because this is not everybody's experience, but it didn't affect me too bad. Because, like, yeah, I'm tired and I'm congested. And the headache, that's probably the worst of it for me, is I've had this like the headache I think just went away. So I've had it for like 4 or 5 days and it's just a blinding, I can't really do much. I can't yell. It's just. But now I finally start to let up. So I
Yeah.
feel better. It's day what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's day 4 days. This is my fourth day. So I
In
feel
the house, or you've been like staying away from everyone?
I've been in the house. Yeah, I've been here. I haven't, I'm not going around anybody. And the people in my house, everybody kind of, we got teenagers, they in their room. So it's not like
Girl made me wear a mask, and he didn't sleep in the bed with me for 2 weeks.
well, that I get because he's never had it.
I was like, wait, you're really not gonna sleep in the bed? And then I had to wear a mask because I was just like, I didn't want the girls to get it.
Yeah. I think if I was in your situation, I would do the same thing. But seeing that my little dirty child gave it to me, I, it's really like, well, thank you. So now I don't have to wear a mask.
Right.
But you are patient zero in this house.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, we're doing good. So we're just gonna quarantine for the next week. His quarantine is up on I think the 15th, no, the 14th, Valentine's Day. So then he'll go back to school after that. But I'm so sad because he's gonna miss his little Valentine's party at school.
Oh, it's
Wow.
Valentine's Day this week too.
Yes, next this weekend coming up. So I'm gonna just throw him a little Valentine's party at home, I guess.
I know. I want to. My mom always bought us Valentine's Day little things. I need to get the girls.
Oh my gosh, my mom too. My mom always did that. That's
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. I don't know if I can find vegan chocolate in the actual stores. I bookmarked it too to order it online. They had all this cute vegan chocolate stuff, but now I probably won't get it. I need to do things way in advance.
We'll do it. I'm sure you have time. You still have like a week or
Maybe.
less than a week.
Yeah, I'll try. Or maybe Amazon might have something too.
Yeah, girl. I'm gonna do something. I think I'm just gonna get an ice cream cake. That's probably overkill. But Mav is like really on. He loves him. For some reason, he is so stuck on birthdays, girl. Like when they have birthdays at school and the teachers will send us a video, girl, Mav is the only one in the class. Happy birthday. He is
Do you
so
want that?
happy. Like it's his birthday. And I don't know why they always sit him next to the birthday child. I'd be like, why y'all put him so? Because now he over here, he try to blow out the candles every time. I'm like, it's not your birthday.
It's so funny. We had a birthday in our family, and they were like, "Oh yeah," or I think it was my sister's. Oh yeah, it was my niece and my dad, and neither of them blew out the candles anymore. It was just like, okay, I'm just gonna wave it out. We're not gonna blow out
Right, right. Don't put your COVID on this cake,
COVID on the cake no more.
girl. Don't tell Mav that. He don't know. He think every cake is for him to blow out. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just get an ice cream cake for him to. That's his Valentine's Day gift, so he can blow the candles out on that.
I was a little stuffed animal. We're supposed to be traveling, so we'll see how that works out.
Where are you going?
Just up north to the Bay Area. I had this idea. Uh, Terrell proposed to me on Valentine's Day.
Oh
Five.
yeah.
That's crazy. And so I wanted to go to the actual like hotel. It was like this really nice hotel in the Bay Area and like redo that. Not redo it, but like just
Oh,
go.
how
I
cute.
stayed at that hotel before again. And I think he always gets the same room. We were there for Valentine's Day. We were there when we got married, in that one hotel in the Bay Area.
Oh, I
I
love that.
go back.
So wait, who's gonna keep the girls?
I'm hoping my dad.
You didn't ask yet. You're just gonna be like, so.
Yes, but then I was like, "Oh, so you're not doing anything with your wife?" And he's like, "Oh, let me get back to you." And he never got back. But I'm assuming that's a no. So just gonna
You just gotta drop them off at the front door and drive off.
like honk, come get your kids.
That is so funny. You should actually do that just to be funny. I mean, circle back around, but of course, I feel like you should just put them at the door and be like, "Halo, ring the doorbell. I'm gonna be in the car in the front, and I'm gonna film this, and I'm gonna drive off."
Like bye. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I love Valentine's. I never liked Valentine's Day before because I never had a boyfriend, never had a man, never had husband, never had nothing. So never really cared about it. But now it's like my
Yeah.
because we got engaged on that day. So now it like actually means
Oh yeah. So yeah. Now it has like really good meaning. I never really like. I always had a very bad Valentine's Day. Like always something bad. Like something bad always happened. Either I end up like me and my boyfriend would break up like right before then, or I remember like or I would have the worst date, or it was just it's always been so terrible to the point where I was like, I'd rather just sleep from the 13th to the 15th of February every year. I mean, now it's not so bad, but like Marlon is such a like he's a like he'll get me something, but it's like a Valentine's thing as opposed to being like I don't know, but it's really sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like he always get Valentine's like I'll get something cute, but I don't know. I feel like because of all the bad stuff that happened over the years, I'm just like, ugh, still have a
Yeah.
bad taste in my mouth.
Like, what do you like to like romantic? Do you like, or would you like thoughtful? Would you like just,
Um,
I'm just trying to sleep? Would you like surprise? Like, what?
Probably surprised, but then I'm not gonna even say that because there's some surprises suck. Let's be honest.
Very true. I don't like
I really don't know. I really don't know. I think I just have to be surprised and then be like, "Do I like this? Yes or no?" Because I just haven't had any like. I think I will say, was it right before Mav was born? Truth, no. So yeah, it was 2018 Valentine's Day. It was a very good Valentine's Day because um Marlon and I had just found out that I was pregnant. And I
Hmm.
think, and that was one of the first times that I ever got something at work. And I remember growing up, I always wanted something for Valentine's Day, like sent to me at school, sent to me at my job, or like it never happened. And so that year, Marlon sent me like this huge, like 6 foot tall bear to work. It was humongous, and like chocolates and flowers, and of course, so that fulfilled my like I want to get something at work, and it was like overkill to the point where I had to have help taking that bear in my car.
Yeah, because you always see the girls that get the flowers at work. You're like,
Yeah, yeah.
Those are
I know,
nice.
and I never ever said anything, but I just on the inside I was like, dang, I ain't never got no flowers at work. Like, but Marlon did, and that really made like my one of the best Valentines I ever had. Because I just remember I was so surprised, and I was like, this bear is huge. And I tried to keep that bear forever, girl. And then I had the baby and was like, we ain't got no room. This bear got to go. I felt
Yes,
so sad about that.
it's the community bear.
Right, right.
Mom sent me balloons for my birthday at school, and like it was always a thing. Like, oh, I can't wait to get the balloons because you always want to be able to hold the balloons at school. But I love flowers at school or work. I love flowers. I want those one flowers, the ones that like don't die, the ones that you see all the.
Oh, the LaFleur. Wait, the roses?
Yeah,
They don't die?
I don't know. I don't know if they die. I feel like they don't die, but I would
Are
like
they
them.
are they even real?
No idea. They look
Are
nice.
they like dried? I feel like if that's the case, they're just dried
Never
flowers.
got 'em.
Mm-mm-mm. We got to tell Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, get the LaFleur. What are they called? I don't even know what they're right. Venus LaFleur. I don't know. I keep seeing them. All the little rich people got them, okay?
That's why I saw all the fancy girls always post them, so I have no idea.
Well, y'all rich. You got it. Come on, Terrell. Get your wife these flowers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I'm like you. I never like been into those type of things because I never had no band, so it's just like, what am I gonna?
But I always had fun like having Valentine's Day. I always ended up having fun on Valentine's Day, even if it wasn't like the traditional way. Like I remember one year, oh my gosh, my friend Erin, me and her, one year we neither one of us had Valentine's dates. So it was like, let's go on a date. And so she was like, okay, cool, let's go. So we went to this escape room, the best escape I've ever been to in my life. I don't know how we found this, but it was like a life size, like it looked like you were on a boat, and it was a life size boat, and you really had to go. And I was like, "Whoa, this isn't a warehouse," but it felt like you was on a boat for real. The way they set this up, and it had multiple rooms. You was on the mast, you was inside. I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So we did that. Best escape room I've ever been to, and then we went to the sushi spot that was like a hole in a wall and had a freaking blast. And I was like, this is one of the best Valentine's days ever.
I always tell Terrell like before I got married. So the Valentine's Day before I got married, I went on this hike at Red Rock in Vegas, and when I tell you,
Mm.
I think I got lost. I was out there from like afternoon to basically sundown, and I was
By yourself?
yes, just hiking away all of Valentine's Day. It was like the whole entire day, basically, just sitting there. Um, and then I went home, got dressed. I used to take myself out on dates by myself, all
Oh, yes.
full blown dress. Like I can think of the pictures I posted too, where it was like, where is she going? Like full makeup, full hair, full like someone was about to come get me outfit. Like, and literally go to a nice restaurant and eat a whole 3-course meal alone.
Yes, I love that.
Whole year before I got married, I used to do that all the time.
I love that.
It got less awkward. Like, it'd be like, oh, just one.
You know, I used to love doing. I used to do that at the movies. Like the first time I ever did that, I felt so. I was like, somebody's gonna see that I'm here by myself. Like I was like, so girl. I get to the little the booth to buy my ticket, and I was like, oh, just one. And the guy was like, okay, and I was like, how much is it? Because he didn't tell me he was about to give me the ticket. He was like, no, it's free, and I was like, oh snap, this what y'all do to single girls? I should have been doing this. I get free. Like people be feeling sorry for you. Like, oh, it's a pretty girl. She's by herself. Let me give her free stuff. Cool. Let me do this more often.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy because you and I don't know where we're going with this. I remember sitting at dinner. It was like a steakhouse or something. I don't remember. And I was looking at the couples, and I remember one couple, like, man was on his phone. The girl looked so beautiful, and like you could just tell they weren't talking. And I'm just like, I never want to be like that. I
I
never
know.
on my phone on a date with my husband.
Mm-mm.
But we do that all the time.
Right. Like, well, that actually does happen. Sorry.
I would just like sit and look at all the couples, not in a sad way, just like
Yeah.
observing things and just, imagining what it would be like the day I had a date. This sounds so sad, but I wasn't sad.
Right.
It was just my mindset at the time.
No, that's beautiful. And I feel like that's why God blesses you when you get to that point where you're like, no, I'm okay being with myself. Like I look around, but I'm not doing it in sadness because you know the difference. People will try to be like, no, I'm good, I'm good. But deep down inside, you know if it's coming from a sad place or if it's coming from like a genuine place. Because I will tell you, I wish I had done that more. Like gone out more by myself, done stuff for myself because I've done that now and I'm in a relationship. And I will tell you, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Like, why didn't I do this before? It is. It actually is. And so I feel like you have to learn because how do you expect somebody else to date you and you can't even date yourself? You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? Like you got to do that first. And I mean, I feel like you should always date yourself, because there's
yeah, you should. It's an ongoing because even when you're saying that now, I'm
when's the last time you went on a date by yourself, Marisa?
like did all the things I just told you. I
But
got
not all, but like some to some degree where you're like, "Oh, I'm having a little like date with myself."
probably full blown out. I was pregnant with Aria, and I went to this amazing spa. I left at 7 in the morning because they were serving breakfast. I had
Ooh.
breakfast, I had a massage, I took naps, I went swimming, I got my nails done, I took more naps, I sat in the steam room, I took more naps, ate dinner, and I had lunch. And I stayed there all day. I stayed there from like 7 to 7. And I was like, woo.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like a year ago.
That's awesome. Okay, that means the here's to more dates. Let's go on more dates by ourselves.
Ladies, if you don't have a date this weekend, okay, don't be discouraged.
Mm-mm.
You can go
No,
out
you don't have. No, no, no. That means that you do have a date this weekend yourself, boo.
yourself and the Lord.
And the
Okay, maybe
Lord.
just
And
yourself.
it's really, it is not that bad. I actually did that recently. Went to a bar. I mean, I was supposed to go on a date with my fiance, but whatever. So I ended up just going by myself because I was already ready. And so I had a blast, Marisa. I really did. I got what I wanted. I left when I wanted. I came back when I wanted. I did what I wanted. I parking lot pimped at Cascades, the skating rink. I was just sitting in there.
You got COVID from, okay?
Girl, I was in the
Like,
car by myself. But just people watching. I was like, this is really I used to do like just stuff like this randomly back when I was single by myself, no kids, no man, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how freeing it is. And then I went and got like a vegan cinnamon roll. I didn't even know about this place. I was like looking stuff up. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a whole place that sells vegan cinnamon rolls. And they were bomb. Okay. Bomb. They make their own peanut butter cups that are vegan. I mean, they were so I was like, look, this is the type of stuff I used to do. I used to be fun.
you still are fun,
I
okay?
know, but I feel like when you're a mom and then you're you're everything to everybody else. Sometimes you forget to be that
Everything.
person for yourself.
That's true. But we all go through it.
Right.
That's why we have these conversations so that we recognize it and then we do better.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, so I have to go. I think I'll be in LA at the end of the month for work. So I think I might have some time. Do you want to go on a date?
Go on a date and we'll film it
Ooh, yeah, let's go on a date. I don't know what we're gonna do
together.
because we both will have our fresh COVID antibodies.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And this weekend, don't be discouraged.
No.
Okay. Order some Postmates. Have your friends come over. If you don't want to social distance, whatever, YOLO it. I was just at a taco night last night. We was out there just having a blast. Have fun. You don't put so much pressure on yourself. It is just another day. Like, I mean,
It
it's
is.
another.
It is. It really is. It's another day, commercial
The
holiday.
They're flowers that don't age. Okay. Get off social media for the day. Don't be looking at other people and what they got and what you don't got. Don't compare yourself. Okay. Because
Yes.
why? Why? Enjoy your day.
They do like Valentine. They do Valentine's Day differently, and I think like in different countries. Like for example, I think in Japan,
Oh,
it's like the girls have to give gifts to the guys that they like
oh,
instead of like. Say it again.
I thought there was like a Friends Day on Valentine's Day or something, like something with friends,
Well, I think it's like that. Like it's not necessarily like your love, but
Yeah.
like friendly love counts. All of that isn't just as important. Um, but I think it's like the girls have to give a guy something, and then a month later, the guys are supposed to give the women something.
Mhm.
But it's different because a lot of times for Valentine's Day, the expectation is on the woman to be like, "I'm supposed to get something,"
Right. That's true.
and you in Japan, you ain't getting nothing, girl. It ain't for you. It's for the dudes.
Yeah, no, that's funny. And you know what? It's been we've been in COVID for so long. Everybody needs a little love, okay? You can
Yeah,
find somebody to share a little love to. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be,
yeah.
you know,
And
go
then
visit.
I was gonna say, like, I just want to make sure my son feels like I want him to feel loved too. He's a boy, but I don't want him to always be like, I gotta give something for girls. So I'm gonna do what my mom did for me, which she always got me something for Valentine's Day and would like send it to the school, just so I could feel. Even though people be like, "What guy sent you that?" And sometimes when I got to high school, I started lying. I'd be like, "He don't go here. He goes to a different school."
Me. That would have been me.
Right. No, get away was my mom that sent that. Okay, sent those little chocolates. But I'm gonna do that for Mav because I want him to just, I don't know. I want him to look at love a little bit differently and not be like, I have to always give a girl something, you know?
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like I turn around and think I'm a brat, but now that I have him, it's like, no, I want something. Okay, I waited all these years to have no.
Right.
Okay, no man, no nothing. Okay, I want
No. Right.
something, but I
Yes, you
okay,
deserve it.
dude.
All right, y'all. We're getting out of here. I'm gonna go recuperate and probably take some what drink some soup or something and Girl Scout cookies. Um
Tell me what you're eating because this is gonna be a whole nother episode. Don't even tell me.
No, actually, I've been doing really good. I've been taking care of myself. So yes, let me go do that. Thank you guys for joining us. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Stay safe, social distance. I'm one of your hosts, Megan Thomas at Meg Scoop everywhere. Put in the comments below what any other things I need to do to help myself get better.
Yeah, give her some remedies. I already gave her some, but I don't think
Yes. No, actually, yeah, I did. Yeah, I took some of your remedies, by the way.
I was there. I would just drop it off at your doorstep because I'm the neighborhood herbalist.
Yes. Okay, herbs. Okay, herbs.
Herb.
Herbs.
Okay, guys, I'm Marisa Johnson. She's Marisa J. Make sure to follow us, subscribe, like, share, do all that. MNAB podcast. We will see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. When you're done with the Zoom, you get the video and wait, did you record this? No. Because